Hi there. Just before we get started, how good are leadership conversations in your organization? Do they get bogged down in detail? Are decisions too slow or not happening at all? And when leaders are challenged, does clarity hold or fall apart? Well, the business behind this podcast, Bit Famous, helps organizations improve the quality of senior conversations. So together you can save time, build trust, and turn discussions into action. Need some help? Drop us an email, hello@bitfamous.co.uk. On with the show.
You're listening to the Penny Haslam podcast. This time, if you're not funny, naturally, don't try and be funny. This is not a best man speech, sharing a lovely sentiment about the person. Just say a few words. Now, if you've ever worked in an office, you probably recognize this experience where someone is leaving, retiring, taking maternity leave, maybe going to work in another department. And someone steps up because they've been asked to just say a few words. And it goes horribly wrong. It falls flat. It's not a particularly good sentiment that they're leaving that person with. And it might be a really big moment in that person's life. And they might not feel that valued or that rated or that loved. And then everyone gets back to cutting more cake and then shuffling back to their desks, don't they? So let's take that moment as an opportunity for a leader to be visible and develop their confidence and their skills in communicating well in the moment. So I've got some do's and don'ts for you. So if you are aware that there's an event about to take place or a moment, and you're aware of who's been asked to say a few words, let's say Jeff, the leader, is the person who's going to say a few words, right? You might want to support Jeff in doing that well. So maybe Jeff is talking about Angela and she's going to be going on maternity leave. First of all, gather ideas about Angela from a range of colleagues or clients that she works with. And then think about the skills and the personal attributes that she has got that has made Angela and really good at her job, and list them and make sure they reflect the kind of behaviors and culture that you are seeking to promote as an organization as well. And then finally, just prepare some stuff to say. Don't say it off the cuff. That would be one thing I'd say, is dedicate some time to this and offer some support. And include a well-crafted example. Now, an example of a time when Angela showed her dedication to helping others develop their skills. Maybe she was good at mentoring and she went out of her way to do some extra work like that. Or she dealt with a client in a manner that reflected the values that you wanted to promote. So, did she care for that client more than she needed to have done? She helped them into the building. I don't know, just a moment in time where you can demonstrate and give a story example of when she did a great job, right? Okay, so the don'ts, don't dash this off. Don't just, hopefully it'll land. It's just an informal office meeting and, moment. I'll just stand up and say a few words. So make sure you do prepare. It's not going to flow out of you like some sort of fireside raconteur. Make some time to prepare. Secondly, don't try to be funny. If you're not funny, naturally, don't try and be funny. This is not a best man speech. It is simply some words, right? And if there is something funny to say about that person, do sense check it. They might have moved on from the time that they were drunk at the Christmas party or when they fell over in the car park on the snow and everyone was watching. You perhaps don't want to remind them of stuff. So just have a think about that and don't just make it the only thing that you say as well. And then finally, don't talk about yourself. I've been in circumstances where people have gone, well, Penny was great member of the team. I was able to do this, this, and this because of it. And actually that really helped me. Honestly, don't talk about yourself. This is not a moment for you. It's about being human, sharing a lovely sentiment about the person, that they were valued, member of the team, and they'll be missed, even if they're going to be coming back shortly. You hope they have a really good time and send them on their way. And that's really how to say just a few words about someone brilliant in the office. Use the opportunity to be a visible leader and enjoy the cake and whatever else there is on offer at that moment in time. Thanks for listening.